Good evening. Welcome to the 2022 CIAA Post-Game Press Conference. My name is Aurelia Washington, your moderator for today. Joining us is head coach Jacques Curtis of Shaw University, along with Truth Taylor and Michaela Sutton. Before we open the questions, we will have an opening statement from Coach Curtis.
We lost the game 62-38.
And now we will open the floor up for questions. Please state your media affiliation before questioning.
Ladies, both teams got off to a slow start, but what do you think it was that kind of held you all down for that first half?
I feel like we was trying to get the jitters out. I feel like both teams were just anxious and nervous at first. That's why I feel like it was a slow start.
Yeah, I would agree with what Truth said. Slow start. I think it was good defense on both ends, and like she said, getting the jitters out first few minutes of the game, just trying to find a way to score.
Technically, Coach, both teams came out rebounding very evenly. Kind of talk about the defensive that you tried to with Virginia State, even though the score wasn't the outcome that you wanted. I noticed that you kind of put a little pressure on Virginia State.
I couldn't understand the last part.
Just kind of talk about the defense that you switched up on Virginia State a little bit.
Okay, well, defense really wasn't our problem. Scoring the ball. But, we played our 32, we played our 23. And early on, the hole just gets bigger as times go by when you're not scoring. So we would have stretches when we get 3-4 stops in a row, but then we wouldn't score. And then they'd score 2 or 4. Then the same thing would happen again. So it was a slow process to get to that final score because, like I say, we, as a team, we didn't shoot the ball well all season. And they're one of the few teams just decided to pack it in. And, they weren't coming out the three-point arc. They were just waiting for us in the lane, so the driving lanes, weren't available. And it was a different, it's not nothing we didn't expect from a officiating standpoint, but we knew it was going to be a different call game, which that's typical at the tournament. We played them the last time, we got to the free throw line 37 times, So we knew that the whistle was going to be tight and let a lot of contact go, and that's not good for us. We try and drive to the basket, get to the free throw line. I think they were number 1 free throw percentage in the conference, and we were number 2. But we just weren't able to get the things that we normally were going to get, but we knew that was going to be the case for the tournament.
Ladies, the Trojans were able to score 22 points off of the 23 turnovers you all had. Was there anything that you guys think they were doing defensively that really threw you off your game and the offensive game plan that you came into with?
A lot of our turnovers were on us. They weren't forced by the defense necessarily. Like you said, they scored off of turnovers, and we had trouble scoring today. So every time they scored and we didn't, the league just gets further and further apart. So
Either of you can take this question. Just not being able to play last year due to COVID and all these things, how big was it for you all to have a season and just be able to get back to the game that I assume you all love?
As a senior, it was a good experience because I've been in a tournament before. I've been on championship teams, so I know what it takes when you get here. It's a dogfight. So it's exciting to be here due to COVID, but I wish we could have capitalized on it as a team.
That concludes our post-game press conference. Thank you, coach and players.
Thank you.
thank you.